Plato has a quote that I'm going to butcher, but basically everyone has something that they're holding onto that we don't know, even if it's the most happy, gregarious person. I don't know what someone's saying behind my back. I'm from New Jersey. Say it straight to my face. I can take it. I'm an adult, and if it makes sense, we will find the forum and we'll figure out the timeline to make it work.
I look back at my time as a franchisee and the fact that I had missed some of our monthly franchisee calls. And at this point I go, what the hell was I thinking? Like what was more important than not participating? And I think part of it's human nature, but why do you think that some folks join a system and then aren't as engaged as they could be or want to be or should be?
I don't think I'm qualified in terms of from a psychological perspective or anything like that. Though there are always outliers, right? It could be that someone got really sick in their family, and of course, the focus is on the family. Um, this morning, my daughter was hysterically crying, which is why I was a little bit late. So I had to make sure she was okay. So there are sometimes some issues that are beyond our control. Plato has a quote that I'm going to butcher, but basically everyone has something that they're holding onto that we don't know, even if it's the most happy, gregarious person. So in terms of franchising, why someone doesn't follow it, there are those outliers that it's just bad luck, bad timing, and we try and help them at the franchisor level either exit or get a center director or help them in that situation. But it is a binding contract, right? It's a 10-year commitment, which according to stats it's longer than a marriage. So it is a commitment. And so why wouldn't you participate? You're putting potentially your life savings and potentially then some into something that you want to scale and you want to see success. And over the years, we've helped make so many millionaires and so many folks reach their financial goals, whatever they may be, but also their meaning goals in terms of helping the community. So my gut reaction in terms of why someone doesn't do it, sometimes we think we know more than someone else. Sometimes it might sound antiquated, right? We've been doing this for a while, so some of our systems are a little bit older, but right now we're going through a whole transformation, which just is going to make it, and it already has made it that much better. So I like to say it's the baker's dozen. 13 months, just learn the system. We are all for innovation and we're all for hearing from the field. Like the Big Mac wasn't created by the franchisor, it was created by a franchisee in Pittsburgh. But the franchisor heard it, saw it, tasted it, saw success, and then brought it into the system. So I don't know what someone's saying behind my back. I'm from New Jersey. Say it straight to my face. I can take it. I'm an adult, and if it makes sense, we will find the forum and we'll figure out the timeline to make it work. I have fallen flat on my face telling the franchisees that certain things are going to roll out at certain times. And then I'm told behind the scenes, no, it's not going to happen because of X, Y, and Z. And this situation happened, and then this situation, and then this obstacle. And then I have to get back out there and say, look, it was supposed to be like this, but these are the reasons why. So in terms of someone not doing well or not participating, it's up to the individual. The only person we can change is ourselves. So I think if you've bought into a system, whatever system it is, make the most of it. And chances are you can do really great things. We have a lot of stories where franchisees will say, at first, I was very disillusioned, et cetera, et cetera. And then I started listening, and now I'm a multi-unit operator and I'm doing great things, and I'm not active in my business every day, and I can, build what I want to build. So it's about mindset. And sometimes folks do listen to the wrong folks, or they just had a bad day and they think, oh, she didn't smile at me. Okay, I didn't see you. Or your FBC, didn't say goodbye to you. Like, come on. It's business. If there's an issue, say it. And we have forums. We have a franchise advisory council. We have a tutoring council, test prep council. an ad fund board, lots of different areas or forums where we can have constructive conversations to do right by the system. My job as president is I'm the custodian. I have to protect and grow the brand. So during COVID, it was all about protection. Now it's about growth. And so if there's an individual one data point that is just one individual, okay, we've heard it, we've acknowledged it. But are there two? Is it a line or is it a graph? Is it a larger systemic issue or is it just one person who's really aggravated about something? I can't change them. There's a lot of people, as I said, who are way more qualified than I am, who can help with that.
If you enjoyed this short clip from the podcast, you can check out another short clip right here. Or if you want to watch the full episode of this podcast, you can watch that here. And remember, knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge that's power. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.